Welcome back, members of the Wolf Pack. Ahoo. We are back up here with some more Hell Is Us. Excuse me, I don't know how that always happens. Every time I get on to play, the yawns come out. Well, anyways, we was over here at the marsh. I got some other weapons. Off camera, all I did was opened up one of the vaults that was over there that we didn't know the answer, the riddle to. Opened that vault and actually got some pretty good weapons out of it. But now we're going to this next place, Zone Weeping Night. We found the Vyssa heals, so we're going to go here and see what's up over here. I don't know what these black areas mean. I don't know if this means that like the area is more messed up or what. But new area. That manual save. Now we gotta figure our way out right here. I see them up there. Go this way. An unknown substance, huh? You know what? Let me put on this other weapon and go ahead and get it to level. Oh, what are you? Big Game Hunter. Defeat all 5 Hollow Walker variants. Okay. So this is a Hollow Walker variant. Was that a level up for my weapon? Or was I just... Okay, so you're gonna spit something out. Ooh, wasn't expecting that second hit. This weapon is level 15, unless it leveled up already. Oh, it did level up. Oh no, it didn't, because it needs to be level 16 to be the last level. I guess it did level up. Oh, there it is. Level 16. Follow the serpent. A serpent's mouth. We're definitely supposed to go that way for progress. Because like I said, follow the serpent. Got some more music. I'm assuming this is the other music sheet that dude needs. Because he was like, oh, I could really use one more music, basically. One more sheet of music. One more song. Go ahead and get this. Surge step unit attaches to the user's back while deployed. Maximum propulsion assistant acceleration. I think it's like a quick backup or something. Let's see what this dude has to say.
Come to finish me off. You coward.
Who are you?
I'd sooner die before I tell you anything. Wait. Wait. Your necklace. Show it to me. Impossible. It's you. Please tell me you're not one of them.
No. I just stole their gear.
It's clever. Oh, there's so much to say. My son. My boy. Stolen from me. I am a vigil, sworn to protect Adea. We failed to stop the calamity, but hope stands before me. Take this. It's called the Keystone of Grief. Promise me. You must continue what we've begun to uncover. Find the journalist. Find Agatha. When you do, use the passcode. Pentos. They won't trust you. Especially dressed like that. I saw them escape into the rocky ridges. To the southwest. Towards the old windmill. I'm sorry. My burden is now yours to carry. Promise me, we'll stop the calamity.
Is Agatha my mother?
Your mother is dead.
Bro, white blood on my face and everything.
read your psyche, Val. The military officially diagnosed you as being a high-functioning sociopath. I see why you were so successful. Out of curiosity, what's it like to barely feel anything?
Practical. I never second guess. I have no regrets, no fear, no animosity.
Even towards me?
Even you.
Give it time. I tend to bring out the worst in people. So, could you help me understand something? Your father dies in front of you. Your mother is dead. Why pursue this?
I stared into my father's eyes and saw a man with something I never had.
And what was that?
An undying purpose. I stood in the home I was born in, and it only seemed to fill me with more emptiness. No memories, no feelings. Nothing had changed. In that moment, I felt a connection.
To him?
To Hadia.
Interesting. So, where did you go from there?
Okay, we got a keystone. Oh, I must have buried them. Because I said, what the hell am I? But yeah, really, where am I? Because yeah, I get it, we buried him, but where did this take me to? Bottle pills, nutrition filled for heart conditions, high blood pressure. Okay, snakes over there, so that's where we were at. So somehow we made it all the way up here. The crash site's over there. There's a lot of y'all over here, bro. And none of that was a time loop Guardian, which is crazy. So this game makes it not necessarily very hard to explore, but makes exploring difficult because for one, like I said, there's no map. Oh, I took my hood off. Yo, bro, put that hood back on, please. But there's no map, so that's one thing. Two, like, there's so much to explore. So you're just always just searching around everywhere. Let's do this search step. All right, put it on loadout. Let's go to loadout right quick. And how do drone? We need to go to drone. Let's put this on this one. Oh man, with a white beard and a purple scarf. My pops died in front of me. Oh, wait a minute. The main reason I didn't open this up was to change my daggone stuff. Yeah, because Remy, you just look horrible, brother. More and more stuff I just can't open. Nor do I even have a clue how to open it. The hell was that? So I found this weapon inside one of the vaults. That's what it was called. What is this?
God!
So, yeah, I found this weapon in a vault. It is obviously stronger than like the level that I'm at right now. Like, well, technically, you don't have levels in this game. So your weapons and your equipment is basically what you go off of. But I say stronger than where I'm at right now because you see I'm killing stuff in like 2 hits. What is this? Oh, excuse me. I'm killing things in like 2 hits because this weapon is level 16. And obviously, I can't even upgrade stuff to level 16 yet. Like the most I can upgrade something to is probably. Actually, I might be able to. I think. Let me do a certain check right quick. So if you remember, I upgraded this weapon, so it go from 4 to 8, and I think I can upgrade it one more time, so I can upgrade it basically to level 16. That's the most I can do. But I found this weapon there already at 16. So, okay, so it's to the northwest. Which means it's this way. It's that way that. Let's see what else we got over here. Okay, was this what I was at first? Is it back to the snake? Or was this seems like this is a different one. Nope, the same one. Alright, so we're back down where we was at first. Let's wipe out all this stuff and get this over here, and that's the mine entrance over there. And this is that crash site. Let's at least look around this. Yeah, my weapons are strong enough for me to hit them a bunch before they spit the stuff out, because now that makes it so that I can do that, like basically like that almost quick attack thing, whatever you want to even call this. I can't remember what it was called. Ooh. Okay. Hey, see how he's already triggered. Granted, I would have got to this anyways. Whatever in the save point here, that makes me think this is progress. This is the way I'm supposed to go. Switch my thing back to this. I'm gonna go ahead and level this up. Level 6. Yeah, because I also like this rage move that I have on this. That's why I chose rage. So I'm going to go back to using my weapon, not my found weapons. I have the other one equipped as a just in case, like I run into a bad situation. I don't know if that's to leave or not, but we don't want to leave yet. Okay, so my attack. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if that opens up that chest. There was no other way to go, right? That was this. There was no other path that we could have went down. There was. No, we went that way already. We went right already. So let's go back. Let's go back this way. There was still some other stuff we didn't explore back, but we'll see. Wait, what am I doing? Well, maybe these rats is probably showing us how to get out. I can't tell what this is. All right. So basically, it led all the way back around into this, which we kind of should have knew because it told us that, like, told us to stop trying to jump the wall and go out through the cave like everybody else. Once you learn their moves, though, all of these things become pretty easy because everything's pretty repetitive. Like I said, this is right back to the path where my vehicle was at. And it has to be some stuff we're missing because, okay, yeah, it's probably them down there because we haven't finished the time loop thing that's over there. And neither one of them was a time loop either, which means we're still missing some time loop stuff. Nothing behind a waterfall. Let's see if this chest can be opened with this key. was just at my place putting together some furniture and stuff of that nature. I didn't buy any expensive furniture, just some Amazon stuff. Since it's all temporary. Okay, got a new pole arm. And a flower medallion, bronze medallion with a blue inland ceramic flower. Huh. So lucky break was solved. Let's try to find out where this medallion goes. I think this medallion might go to that box, but at the same time, I don't think so. We can get back there somewhere. I seen some yellow over there, but I can't climb on any of this. So there's obviously another way to get there. Okay. Oh, I heard it, but it was too big. I thought I seen something up here yellow.
I'm a journalist. Article 79 of the Geneva Convention formally states that journalists are protected under international humanitarian law.
Who are you?
I'm Tanya Elva. I'm an independent investigative journalist covering the Civil War.
You're also under the impression that I care about the Geneva Convention. So that's the thing. Geneva Convention protects you, but do I care about the Geneva Convention?
Vitalis told me the passcode is Pentos. What's your connection to him?
Oh, so we're on the same team then. Vitalis is the source of my story. We met for the first time at the Weeping Knight statue. I don't know much about him. He was taking me to the Vigil headquarters when we got ambushed. It's somewhere in these rocky ridges.
Are you the journalist mentioned in this note?
Yes, I am. In my defense, you are dressed like the enemy. I was just covering my arse.
What do you know about their headquarters?
They call it the Watcher's Nest. To get there, Vitalis said we must follow the path with all the tombstones and obelisks just west of here. Vitalis described the entrance as a doorway etched into solid rock. He mentioned a windmill above it on the cliff. You need 2 keys to open the door. Vitalis gave me one during the ambush. Please, take it. Find Agatha. She has the other one.
Where's Agatha?
We escaped the ambush together and headed into the rocky ridges. The enemy was following us. Agatha and I split up in the path with all the mining carts, and she made sure they followed her. Head back to where the path splits. I went left, and Agatha went right. That was the last time I saw her. I hope she's all right. I won't be joining you. My old injuries are acting up. I will only slow you down. I can see your APC from here. I'll head there and wait for you.
Yeah, I don't really need you if you don't really help me, so. Obviously Agatha went this way, but I still wanna go back and see what this daggone medallion is for. Excuse me, I want to check to see if it's for that area. I don't think it is, but I still want to check. Oh, see it? You can't even put it there. I know this is not for this. Dun-dun. I wonder if this game is gonna have like boss monsters. Ooh, from above on him. Agatha dead. Well, got what I needed from her. Agatha didn't make it nowhere. She didn't make it that far at all. Before I hop down here, how do I get up there? Okay, here we go. There had to be a way. Hold on. Oh, that was dirty. Oh, we thought you were gonna get me. So we probably can get to him some other way. I know I seen that ladder back there, so don't be screaming at me, telling me to go back or something or nothing. White rabbit, so that's an exit. Let me find a pickaxe looking thing. Okay. So we're gonna have to come back this way at some point. Okay, so another way right there.
Listen, I don't want any trouble. I'm just looking for supplies.
Who are you?
The name's Atticus. I escaped the Medini prison camp when the demons attacked. I should have died there. Looks like Setharus had other plans for me. I joined up with some refugees. We have a camp close by. The path to reach it is behind the giant stone serpent. Head north from here. You should find it. These people need me. They're in bad shape. I'm out here scrounging for supplies. Have you seen the destroyed ON vehicles on the road? They're northeast of the Weeping Knight statue. There's a truck that's still in good shape. If only I could find the keys and get it started, I could take these people to my father's farm in Sinedra.
Wait a minute. Is he one of the... No, he can't be. Is he? Yeah.
Did you see a strange door somewhere around here?
I saw a large door carved into the rock. Head back on this path and turn left. Continue on the path, and the door will be on your right. Careful, though. There's a huge demon lurking in front. When I saw it, I turned back real quick.
I think I met your father. He's Ernest Cadell, right?
Yes. He's my father. I'm glad...
I didn't mean to skip that.
I think I met your father.
Yes. He's my father. I'm glad to know he's alive and well. This makes me want to get back home even more.
Alright, let me ask him about all this other stuff.
It doesn't look like it, but Hadia was beautiful and peaceful. It changed so quickly. I first noticed it on campus at Los Angeles University. History lessons were modified to suit new narratives. The line drawn in the sand by facts was fading under the waves of Sabinian nationalism. New campus groups and fraternities were formed and engaged in intimidation campaigns against Palamas students. Some of us stood firm, but most ended up leaving. It was so hard for me. My parents had spent their hard-earned money to send me to university. I was the only one in the family who had been given this chance. Deep down, I always believed that it would stop, that people would eventually come to their senses. Then I noticed that this was happening all over the country. By the time my hope had faded, civil war erupted. When the war erupted, I was still in Los Angeles, in the heart of the Lion's Den. I gathered what supplies I had and left for the Astarian-Umbrahan border. I needed to get home, to get to my family. What usually took a few hours on a road trip was turning into a logistical nightmare. Couldn't drive, take the bus, or train. Sabinian soldiers were patrolling back roads, streets, stations, you name it. On the way, I did things. Things I'm not proud of. I stole from people who were more desperate than I was. I refused to help others in need. I truly failed as a palamist. After months of hiding, looting, stealing, and running, I finally arrived on the outskirts of the Umbrahan border. I sought refuge in a barn. I was exhausted and hungry. The farmer woke me. I was initially terrified, but he was holding a plate of food. He handed it to me, and I devoured it. He said he would return with more. He turned out to be a Sabinian farmer, feeding me to buy time until the soldiers showed up. It worked like a charm. That was the last square meal I had. After that, prison scraps if I was lucky.
Give me a second, y'all. All right. Back to it.
Did you know that the
Peacekeepers.
peacekeepers had an outpost in Medini? They stood by and watched Sabinian soldiers rape and murder Palamists in droves. I'll tell you what they did care about. Their medical supplies and food. That's it. If they claim they never saw the Medini prison camp just outside of town, they could sure smell it. I guarantee you that. The stench of death filled the air for kilometers. They had the numbers and equipment to stop what was happening. They just stood there and watched. Let's just say, I don't hold them in high regard. Let me tell you about Sabinians. The guards at the Medini prison camp would sometimes open the camp gates to Sabinian civilians. They would enter the gates of hell to spend the night beating, killing, raping, or any other twisted pleasure they could imagine. These Sabinian civilians wanted to settle old scores. Do you know what their grievances were? A wealthy Palamist who would refuse to give them a job. A farmer who wouldn't lend his tools. A man who had stolen a girlfriend. Petty disputes were settled with crimes against humanity. That's who you're dealing with. I despise them with every fiber of my being.
It's crazy how like stuff like this is, man. And I say this, and I'm not trying to get too dived into stuff as a person of color myself. It's crazy how you're just being judged on your race, basically, your ethnicity, whatever it is, for what? Like, let it be, man. Like, just judge me as a person, and let's go from there. But let's just not even get too deep in that.
They are my brothers and sisters. Our faith and tragedy bind us. We will overcome this. We must. Now, more than ever. May we all stand in our Lord's gaze. They are not our Lord's doing. He would never unleash such demons upon us, no matter how much we've sinned. This disaster is the work of TR, the great two-headed serpent. You want proof? If they were from Setharis, they would have only attacked the guards back in Medini. Once the strange anomalies appeared, creatures materialized everywhere out of thin air. It was surreal. The Kata describes a place called the Himalara Fields. TR made the great curse, and his demons dwell in that place. I believe those anomalies are doorways between our worlds.
All right, brother. You need to make sure you get back home to your dad, man. I got nothing to give you. Did I go down here already? Is this where the white rabbit is at? No, this is a different spot. Oh, I did go down here already. I repeated myself. Wait, there's two doors. Oh boy, just locked back there. No, this is different. I didn't go down here because the white. Wait a minute. Let me double check this way. Because there's a white rabbit on the last one. And there's not a white rabbit on this one. But it still has that pickaxe thing there. Wasn't expecting a double. Wasn't expecting an in and out double. It's a pretty easy door to find. They made it seem like it was gonna be hard. Oh, we had a puzzle. So Pinto's coffin stay. Just go through the hole in the wall. The coffin mechanism appears to be through his name, his title, the symbol of his order, and the date of inception of this order shall the path be revealed. We solve it and we proceed to our next phase. Let's finish this. So through his name, his title, the symbol of his order, and the date of his inception. The medallion goes on this thing. This doesn't even make sense because I know I can put in there. I don't have any relevant items, but this looks like the daggone blue thing that I picked up.
Expeditions yielded two significant revelations. Confirmation that the calamity is real, and the existence of a plan to stop it, the so-called failsafe. We know nothing of this failsafe, nor of the artifact we recovered. All of these tomes, and not a shred of information. Whatever machinations the Foal Guard of old had in mind, they were intent on keeping it a secret. I fear it is now lost in the folds of history. It seems to me the artifact may be part of a larger mechanism. Perhaps it is a key of sorts. Does it open another tomb or vault? Are there more such keys? It is clear to me that this artifact, this keystone, is a critical piece of the failsafe enigma. We must continue to pull at this thread until the truth reveals itself. That we may have a traitor in our ranks weighs heavily on me. Our vows are sacrosanct. How could one betray the Order at a moment such as this? I harbor a growing suspicion, an insidious notion that is slowly taking root. Harrowing, if accurate. It chills me to the bone. I cannot inform the others until I have arrived at certainty without doubt. The risk of exposure is too great. What would she possibly have to gain? I pray that I am mistaken. The consequences would be disastrous. Likely the end of the Vigil as we know it. Tomes scattered around this hallowed ground speak of Pentosalgia, the first of the Watchers. It was Pentos who recognized that the calamity would always remain a threat. From the ashes of the derelict Foal Guard, he forged a new order to carry on our sacred charge. His foresight and tenacity are the reason the Vigil still exists today. There must be a reason he chose to conceal the existence of the failsafe and the keystone. Truly extraordinary that we should stumble upon his tomb after all these years. I pray it contains the answers we seek.
Did not mean to do that. Excuse me. Testing something out. So through his name, his title, and then the date. I'm assuming that's what these things. The date is 1513 is when it was created, from what I read right. The order of the eye would be the symbol, I'm assuming. Virgil's his name, the title, and the order. So 1, 2, and 3. This is what I think. His name, his title, he was a guard, the symbol, and 1513. Alright, so that's not right at all. Where did I get 1513 from? Not here. I read 1513 from somewhere. Yeah, see, found in 1513. The Watcher's Nest of Vigil, found in 1513. That's what I got it from. There's probably something else around here that has his name on it. What was down here? I don't think there's nothing I could, come on, nothing I could put a slot in. What's down here? Cause we see what these is. The Warden of Rage, the Warden of Loathing. Let's see. His title. What was his title? The Warden of what? The Warden of Grief. Which one is his grief? The grief is this right here, if I remember right. Yeah. This is grief. Alright, so he's the Warden of Grief. His name, we know his name. His title was the Warden of Grief. And then the symbol was that eyeball. But his name was not Vigil. His name is freaking Panthers, whatever it is. But I don't see anything that lets us put that there, unless it's one of these things. What's his last name? Oh yeah. All right. So his name. this one. His name. His title is the Warden of Grief. There's the symbol. Wait, what was the last thing? Oh, the date was created. Okay, so something's wrong. Let me go check this symbol. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, pencil size. Yeah. You know what? He was a guard. He was this. Let me make sure that's the guard first of all. Wait, it says something individual. I think we need to change this individual. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Just need to change it to individual. What are you doing? Increases damage dealt after parrying. Alright, what is this? No scroll within the ancient language, elaborate illustrations adorn the page and features a blue flower found in the Pinto's Iris tomb in the Watcher's Nest. There's a key somewhere. Yeah, light up all these things inside this place with the blue forest, and then on the third one, there's a key that needs to be in there. I touch stuff I ain't supposed to be touching. Inside crypts.
That's interesting.
Hanya?
I made it back to your APC and figured out how to access your drone's controls.
Oh, great.
Bring back that scroll you just picked up. I found something in the APC that can help us.
Toilet flushing. What the fuck? Oh, he was back here.
Funny. I've never seen you before. No matter. I can see your credentials hanging from your neck. Welcome to the Watcher's Nest.
Who are you?
My name is Gildas Brom. I am the oldest member of the Vigil. Ever since I lost the use of my legs, I've been the caretaker of relics and other useful items. We have accumulated quite a collection. These items are precious and will undoubtedly help you fight the creatures.
Anything else you can tell me about the Watcher's Nest?
Initially, the Watcher's Nest was a barracks for the Foal Guards, our ancestral order. Their blue-flowered crest is carved on the walls. The Foal Guard abandoned it, but Pentos Algier, the founder of the Vigil, reclaimed it years later. He made it a secret stronghold to coordinate the Vigil's efforts. Today, it is a beacon, a marker left behind for future generations. Pentos was put to rest here, but we only recently discovered his tomb in the crypt below. Although we haven't been able to open his coffin yet, we are confident there are more answers inside.
Can you tell me more about the Keystone of Grief?
If you have the keystone, this can only mean one thing. Vitalis is no more. This is a somber day for the Vigil. He was the best of us. Unfortunately, there is no time to mourn him. I will honor his memory later. As for the artifact, we only have theories, some of which you can find in notes and journals strewn across the tables and desks. The Keystone of Grief was found in the Umal Caves, leading us to the Watcher's Nest. Whatever the Keystone is, I believe some answers can be found in Pentos's coffin. If only we can figure out a way to open the damn thing.
What are other duties a Vigil must perform?
I'm sure you are aware that nothing is free in this world. As a Vigil, you swore an oath to prevent the calamity and protect the people of Hadia. By performing good deeds for Hadians, you can acquire some relics and items. You may have noticed that the creature, despite being slain, returns after a certain time. That's because you haven't shut down their time loop. You need to kill the Guardians first, and only then can you enter the time loop to shut it down. We must shut down all the time loops. I know, it seems like an impossible task given the brutality of the Civil War. Take this. It will help you detect the Guardians that are protecting each time loop.
This was in Pentos's coffin. What do you make of it?
This is what you found. That isn't very reassuring. More riddles. The scroll must be the key to solving the enigma. I recognize the old Hadean language. It died out centuries ago. It would be best to find someone who can translate it.
Where do these necklaces come from?
The necklaces we carry today belong to the Foal Guards. We found them in old tombs and ruins. Crafting these necklaces, many have tried unlocking the secrets of forging one, but every attempt has failed. They are precious and rare, which is why each member of the Vigil passes the necklace to their next of kin.
What do you know about these weapons?
Consider what our smiths need to forge our weapons. It makes you think, doesn't it? Now that's a chicken and the egg mystery if I ever saw one. Think about it. You can't slay the creatures without our weapons. The material to forge them comes from the creature's corpse. How did they do it?
What are time loops, and how do I shut them down?
They ensnare moments in time, events charged with extreme violence, and curse those trapped inside to relive the moment over and over again. Now, how to shut it down? Once inside, you must bring an Ammon prism to the center of the time loop. The center is deadly to humans, so the Foal Guards trained owls to carry the Ammon prism. Ammon prisms are extremely rare. This is the only one I have left. Please take it. Perhaps your flying gadget can carry it to the center for you. Remember, when you close a time loop, come back and see me to claim your reward. There must be thousands. Roll up your sleeves. You have a lot of work ahead of you.
Oh boy, that's a lot to read. Yeah, I can go ahead and pause that.
How do I perform good deeds?
It's simple. Help our people. Hadeans are a proud bunch. They won't ask for your help directly, so pay attention to what they say. The more you help our fellow Hadeans, the more relics and items you can acquire. Now, you're asking yourself, how can this old kook know if I'm helping people? Oh, I can tell. It's in your eyes, boy. The eyes have much to say if one knows how to look. Whenever you accomplish a good deed, come back and talk to me to claim your reward.
What's our status on time loops?
Good. You closed a few of them. I'm sure there are more out there.
Have I helped enough Hadeans?
Good. I'm glad you went out of your way for Hadia. Hadeans need to rejoin the world. Come to think of it, we've never been a part of it. Hadeans have been isolated for far too long. I believe the only way to end the calamity is to abandon Hadia. Leave and never return, Sabinian and Palamist alike. The calamity is unique to Hadia. Why? What is it about Hadia that is so different from any other country? The answer is buried out there somewhere. We need to find it and stop it for good this time, or the cycle of destruction will continue. War is beyond tragedy, a senseless waste of human life and potential, and sadly, Hadia is no stranger to it. We haven't seen a conflict in over 1,000 years. In fact, we haven't seen a war this brutal before. Modern guns, mixed with hatred passed on from one generation to the next, are bound for terrible consequences. This is why the Vigil doubled its efforts when war loomed on the horizon, and also why the Vigil is being hunted. When desperate, we tend to make mistakes and expose ourselves. I'll never ascribe to the theory that the Vigil has a traitor within its ranks. Never. I don't know much about the Peacekeepers. In a way, they are like the Vigil. They help the victims of war and ensure their care. Nothing wrong with that. However, unlike us, they operate in the open, which has certain disadvantages. It's like having a target painted on your back. I wish them the best of luck. Technically, I am Sabinian. I don't count myself as one, though. I am a Vigil first and foremost. I was born and raised in the small village of Teden. It's in the north of Asteria. I went to school just like the other Sabinian kids, but during the small hours, I trained. I barely had friends growing up, but that didn't matter. The life of a Vigil is lonely and hard. I was always the outsider looking in. I observed my friends and neighbors all bickering about the Palamists. Let's just say I had other things on my mind than to hate an entire group of people. That always bothered me to my core. I wish I could have told them all to stop, to tell the truth, and to warn them of the real threat. I'm afraid they were too far gone, as if their hatred were a terminal sickness. I have no ill feelings toward the Palamists. They are dyed-in-the-wool Hadeans. Do you know the saying, the way to a dog's heart is through his stomach? Well, the way to a Palamist's heart is through his faith. Threaten that, and you will have a devoted enemy pitted against you. The propagandists played the religion card, fear-mongering the Palamists into believing that the Sabinians were going to take their faith away. And now look at us, divided and broken. It's deplorable. The time loops appeared at midnight on January 1st, and the creatures soon after. This isn't the first time this phenomenon has occurred in Hadir. You would think we would all be experts by now, but we're piecing together some lost history. Somehow this vital information has slipped through the cracks. We are uncertain if January 1st at midnight is genuinely part of the cycle. Is it consistent or random? We are plagued by many of these questions. With our lack of answers, we could do little to prevent the calamity. Only brace for it. Now that it is upon us, only one question remains. Who or what is creating the time loops?
Alright, so we got the good deeds, dude. Sure, nothing's up here.
Camp is due north. It's on the other side of the Serpent. She bounced. We already know she's at the APC. Serpent head is over there. Of course it doesn't fit. Should have been the last time loop, dude. So you can tell by how loud that was.
And this is obviously their camp.
I don't know if it's stress, hunger, or the cold. I feel weak. My heart is beating out of my chest. I need the medication in my suitcase, and I have no idea where it is. What else could possibly go wrong
I got
in
that.
this hellhole? I'm so tired. You found my medication? What a relief. I was starting to make peace with Sephiroth. You've saved my life. Thank you. I can't even fathom what would have become of my poor baby if something happened to me. I just need to rest for a little bit.
You found Mrs. Cross's medication? I hope she'll start feeling better soon. I can't wait to tell Mr. Atticus. He was so worried about her.
Alvin and I fled from Jova when we heard the Asterian army was approaching. We left everything behind, even our poor dog.
Oh. That chick trying to take your dog.
Alvin is really beside himself about it. We just couldn't risk bringing him along, noisy as he is.
Oh, you gotta train your dogs.
My poor Max. We had to leave in such a hurry, we left him behind. I pray to Sephiroth that those Sabinian cretins haven't found him. I should have just set him free. I'll never forgive myself.
Gotta find a way to set Max free. Okay. There's nothing in here. Okay, wait. Huh. In Amazon messages. I can't find whatever it is. He's looking for some keys. Kids and stuff.
There they are!
them down kids. Oh, got the keys. All right. Now let's take this back up. Time for me to go to bed. I can feel my my thought process lagging. I didn't mean to do that.
Due north. Are these the keys to the ON truck? Where on earth did you find them? This is great news. I'll head back to the camp and tell the others. We're getting out of here.
Good deeds accomplished. Let me go. I did just close something and complete 2 good deeds. So let me go get whatever my prize is first before I get out of here. I'm gonna just teleport back to the APC. Kind of surprised there's no boss. There's monsters here, you know what I mean? Because I would think there would be. Actually, I'm gonna get my thing here and I'm gonna call it at the end of the video because we already know. We talk about to the APC and then it'll go from there.
Whenever you accomplish good deeds and close time loops, talk.
What's our status on time loops?
Oops, let me skip that.
Have I helped enough Haitians?
The bare minimum will only get you so much.
All right, and that's pretty much it for this area and for this video. The next video we'll pop back on and we'll probably be going to another area, another place, and see what's up with us if there's not more stuff to do in this area. So I appreciate you tagging along, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.